Last year I was here for one concert right here in La Paz. It was great. It was with a different band. It was with Levin brothers, with my brother Pete, and that's a jazz band. And since that time I've been looking forward to coming back with the music of Stickman. It's a very powerful concert, and we're looking forward to doing 2 concerts in Bolivia. I played in King Crimson many years, and I made a few solo albums, and one of them called Stickman. I featured this instrument, the Chapman Stick, that I play. And okay, it was a solo album and very nice. And Pat Mastelotto played drums on that, who was in King Crimson, who was in Stickman. And after, I wanted to play that music live because it came out very nice, the music. And I decided to play it live. I need another stick player or a touch guitar player. So we formed the band maybe 10, 12 years ago, just to play the music of the album Stickman, and then we began to write new music. The real name of it is the Chapman Stick because it's invented by Emmett Chapman, and it's a very unusual instrument. It has 12 strings, and 6 are bass strings, 6 are guitar strings with stereo output, and you don't need to pluck it. You can hammer on or touch guitar, so you can play bass part and guitar part. So one guy can be a whole band, and 2 guys of this we can do a lot. But also it has a very unusual flavor, perfect for progressive rock. So we decided in this band to see where we can go with the music of 2 of these instruments. Well, it's a touch guitar. That one he designed himself, Marcus designed it. It's a touch guitar. He's played with the same technique, and also like me, he can play solos up high or chords or bass down low. So it's the same type of instrument. It was a long time ago in Poland. We did a tour that began in Poland. In fact, it's very popular. Progressive rock is very popular in Eastern Europe. So Poland does. King Crimson plays there. Peter Gabriel plays there. But that's not why. Really, we musicians don't choose where we play. The agents and the managers say, "Okay, you're going to go here," and we go. I think that particular show I'm remembering was they have a festival in Katowice, Poland, which is a drum festival, and Pat Mastelotto, our drummer, is a famous drummer, so they wanted him, so he brought this new band. Wow, that's a very good question. I don't think about that very much. There's not an intentional evolution. It is different, the band changes, but what's in common is we keep trying to stretch the boundaries of what we do, to make new music, and we write together, me and Marcus Reuter, and we also try to make sure the music we make is unique, that this band doesn't sound like any other band. So that's the way we think about the music we make. When I was in Boston, I was young. It was a very long time ago. There was no progressive rock. I began as a classical player, playing classical music, and then I played jazz. And a long time ago I switched to rock, and then I found progressive rock was very nice for me. Well, I still play jazz, but classical I was in an orchestra, and very young I was in an orchestra, and I understood it's not really what I love to do. I love the music, but to play in an orchestra for me, it wasn't the right thing. In jazz, I love the music also, but when I moved into rock, I was just the most comfortable. That's a good question, but I'm not the one to answer. I'm very bad at genres, at knowing the difference. But we definitely have a strong sound. We do a lot of technically doubling the bass and guitar notes, which is a little bit of the style of metal. So I'm not the one to answer really correctly that question. But we will be playing, of course, King Crimson music. I didn't speak much about David Cross, our violinist, who is an alumnus who took all on King Crimson. So we can do music from different eras of King Crimson. It's very interesting to have only 4 players do what we do now with 8 players when I tour with King Crimson. Also, we'll do stickman music, David Cross music, and we improvise a lot. So a lot of music.